What's up, guys and goddesses of the elements of earth? Come on in the room and get this reading. I am your intuitive tarot reader, Zaya the Lotus, and this is the Chemetic Lotus channel. And you have now entered the Lotus Room. This is the intuitive reading for the week of February 14th through the 20th for the elements of water. And so if your sun sign falls in, let's see, the first water sign is Pisces. If your sun sign falls in the zodiac of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this is your intuitive reading. Please keep in mind that although this reading is stamped for the week of February 14th through the 20th, that all messages are timeless and are meant for you at the time that you receive them. We also want to keep in mind that tarot is a space where you come to receive intuitive messages and not predict the future. Tarot doesn't tell you what to do, and it doesn't give you a definitive, finite answer or solution to the future or potential outcomes in your situation. What it does is it assesses the situation, evaluates the energies interfering and or influencing the overall situation, provides possible outcomes for you, and allows you the space to be able to take action through the use of your own intuition and will. All right. So the messages that you receive here are intuitive by nature, and Chemetic Lotus Tarot is not liable for any undesirable outcomes that transpire because of the decisions you make based on these messages. Now, let me take a moment to do a little promo. If you like this hoodie that I am wearing and you are a member of the Lotus Nation, you can go and purchase this on my Etsy page. Only Lotuses, members of the Lotus Room, are eligible to purchase this hoodie. We also have t-shirts and other hoodies. Fellas, I have a dope hoodie for you in my Etsy shop as well, so go check that out. Link is in the description. I do provide personal readings. The link for that will be in the description. I am doing $20 30-minute readings for this new moon energy, so the information for that will be in the comments. Also, if you are not a member of the Lotus Room on Facebook, look for this blue lotus and go and join that. That's out for all my black queens out there, for all of my guides who don't identify as women but identify as men. Chemetic Lotus Tarot is another group that I have on Facebook where you can follow and stay updated with all of my intuitive messages and upcoming events and things that I'm offering to my Lotus tribe. Last but not least, go and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Zaya the Lotus. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these intuitive messages. I'm sorry. No, we don't want to get into the intuitive messages just yet. We want to take a moment to go ahead and cleanse our space with a little sound bath for a few moments, and then we'll come right back and get into our reading. a sound bath, go ahead and get you in alignment. Open you up to receive the messages that you need to receive. Source, Spirit, Divine Creative Universe, we come to you right now, asking that the space and the tone be set for our water signs to receive their divine and intuitive messages from you. I ask that my aura be cleansed and that I become a conduit and a vessel through which to provide your messages clearly, concisely, and straight to the point, void of any of my own personal, subjective perspectives, misunderstandings, or misinterpretations. Source, just allow your messages to flow through me purely and cleanly, and allow the signs of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio to be open to receive those messages and take divinely ordered action in regards to those messages. Amen. Amen. Hotel. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. Shout out to the Infinity Fellowship of Nashville, Tennessee for teaching me all the ways and languages in which to say, and so it is. So I'd like to give a little tutorial to all of my sun signs on like the basic nature of your sign, and so I've done it for every other reading that I've performed thus far, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same for you all. Excuse me, I'm looking at my lip gloss, but there it is. So we're going to start with Pisces, since that's the first water sign. So Pisces, your individual characteristics and ego are your individual characteristics typically come off as artistic, charitable, creative, dedicated, dreamer, humble, imaginative, impressionable, idealistic, introvert, mystical, peaceful, serious, and spiritual. Your egotistical characteristics come off as careless, escapist, and indecisive. Professions that you would be good at would be to be a poet, a photographer, a healer, or a director. Your color is sea green. Your stone is amethyst. Your metal is zinc, and your plant is nutmeg. When we look at the areas of life experience that the zodiac sign of Pisces represent, we know that this is the area of karma. Karma, results of past acts, hidden supports and limits, institutions, and inner social conflict. Wow. It's a mutable sign. All right, so let's move on to our Cancers. Cancers, your individual characteristics show up as calm, conscientious, domestic, and imaginative, introverted, intuitive, moody, quiet, protective, prudent, sensitive, sympathetic, and tenacious. Your egotistical characteristics come off as self-pitying, sulky, touchy, and unstable. So I know this is about hard, but I'm just going to do it. Your areas of life experience are your emotional home and nurturing, especially mother, family roots and foundations, supporting you in your activities, affairs, at the end of life, and you are a cardinal sign that is associated with the moon. Scorpio. Your individual characteristics are competitive, courageous, determined, forceful, introverted, magnetic, mysterious, powerful, probing, possessive, resourceful, secretive, strong-willed. Your egotistical nature is to be fixated, jealous, suspicious. Let's see, Scorpio. Your area of life experience. Your area of life experience. Oh, I know this one too. It's about secrets, rituals, the occult, transformation and power, death in the literal and figurative sense, sexual activity, shared assets and finances, legacies and wills. You are a fixed sign, and you're all about transformation through confrontation of taboo issues. So that is your quick astrological tutorial based on your sun sign and the element of water. So now let's get into your reading. All right, so let's get into our Moonology deck and pull 3 messages that will crown our Celtic Cross spread for this evening for our water signs. Source. What is your divine message for the sign of Pisces? What is the divine message from our moon energy for the sign of Pisces? What moon energy is crowning the spread for our Pisces nation? What moon energy is crowning the spread for our Pisces nation? So can you give me one message crowning the spread for our Pisces nation? What moon energy is crowning the spread for our Pisces nation? Pisces, that's some. Ooh, y'all tight. Oh shoot. The spirit said the spirit trying to throw the whole deck at you. Source, can you give me one message for Pisces nation for their crowning energy in the deck? Source, what is the crowning energy? It looked like the Cancer moon trying to come through for y'all. One intuitive message for the sign of Pisces crowning the spread this evening. One intuitive message crowning the spread for Pisces nation. What is the message you have for Pisces nation? Alright. So, what is the first message coming through for our water signs this evening? The first message coming through for our water signs this evening. All right, there we go. Woo, woo. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Conclusions are within reach. Source, can you give me 2 more messages crowning the spread for our water signs this evening? 2 more messages. What are our final 2 messages for our water signs this evening? What are our final intuitive Moonology messages? All right. A fiery climax approaches. Interesting, water signs. So let's give me one kind of message for our water signs this evening. One final message for our water signs. What is the final crowning energy for our water signs this evening? One last message for our Scorpios. This to me. All right, there we go. New moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. All right. And the overall energy for all water signs is waning moon. What do you need to release? So Spirit is asking you to consider those things you need to release in this time. All right, Pisces, so you've been pondering on some things, trying to get to the bottom of some things, trying to draw the necessary conclusions. And Spirit is letting you know that those conclusions are within reach. Cancer, look like you're about to set it off on the left, right, front, and back, because there is a fiery climax with this full moon in Aries coming through for you all. So it looks like you're going to be calling up on your fire energy to get a desired outcome in a specific situation. Looking down at these cards can be a little taxing on the body, so I'm going to go ahead and lower my screen in my chair so I don't feel so far up. Scorpio, prosperity for you is within reach. You have been focusing on some goals. And your work is going to pay off. You will see success behind the execution of your plans. Alright, let's go ahead and get into our Celtic Cross. See what messages Spirit has for our water signs. All right. Source, divine source, spirit, universe. What is at the heart of the matter for our water signs? What is, these cards trying to jump out, but we ain't taking 50 million cards now. Let's see. Heart of the matter. I guess I'll take these three. 8 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. 8 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Source. What is the energy crossing the heart of the matter? Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. When the cards come out in threes like that, I take it that each individual sign has a specific message from their spirit guide, so I will interpret those as such, but I will also provide a collective analysis of all three cards for those who want to see what the full message could be for you. All right, so at the heart of the matter for this particular spread is the Hangman in the upright position. Hangman in the upright position. All right, the root of the matter, and then you have the Emperor is crowning the spread. Recent past energy, good grief. Y'all cards just coming out the woodworks. Queen of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords coming out in the upright. King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. Woo! So you had to read somebody their rights. Baby, you had to read somebody their rights. All right. Let's continue. Y'all cards coming out with ease, though. All right. Near future. What is the energy for the near future for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? What is the energy for the near future in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? Energy for the near future. There's something for that. And my eyes closed. Trying to focus. Let's keep going. What's the energy for the near future? Our water signs. What is the energy for the future? Water signs. Near future energy for our water signs. Near future. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What lies ahead for Pisces, Cancer? What lies ahead for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio in the near future, source? Can you give me one message detailing the energy of the near future? We got three. I guess y'all are adamant on being individuals here. Y'all cards keep coming out in threes and fours. So Pisces, you got the 10 of coins in reverse. Cancer, you got the Ace of coins, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Scorpio, you got your own card, Death, in the upright position in the near future. How do Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio see themselves? How do Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio see themselves? Cancer energy is really coming out strong. It's really a message here that you desire So Pisces, you got the Page of Pentacles. Cancer, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So it's going to get one more card for Scorpio. How does Scorpio see themselves? You see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, Swords. Next card. How others see you all. Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. Outside influences. What are the outside influences for this situation? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. What are the outside influences for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio in this reading? Outside influences for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Outside influence for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Outside influences. Source, can you give me the card? Outside influences for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles in the upright. Potential outcome. What is the potential outcome in this situation for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio? Potential outcomes in this situation for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Alright. The Magician in reverse and the Six of Wands. In the upright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so let's get into it. Overall energy, driving, Four of Swords. Alright, so with the Eight of Swords here for our Pisces, you're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your head and you have created this mental prison. For yourself because you keep going down these rabbit holes and thinking over and over and over and over again, trying to come up with a conclusion. You're trying to come up with a conclusion and force it to come out instead of just allowing the answers to emerge organically for you. Cancer, you are coming out as the Queen of Cups, which is very interesting. You got your own energy, but it is in the reverse. It's in the reverse. Where you are usually very emotionally balanced and nurturing, clear-headed, and happy, you are not at this time. You are not. Where you would have clear discernment and foresight and sensitivity, wisdom and hospitality, you do not. You're just all out of balance. Cancer, you ain't got too much there to give. You barely can muster up enough emotion to get through the day for yourself. You just ain't got it in you to give to others right now. But a fiery climax is on the way for you. So with um, this Aries energy coming through for you, I would caution you to watch your tongue, watch your actions, and temper that desire to lash out or seek revenge. Because it's taking over you. It's taking over you. And instead, use that fire to revitalize you like the phoenix, to replenish what has been drained and taken from you. Scorpio, the heart of the matter for you is bad luck. Bad luck and bad omens. On your journey toward prosperity. Interesting. All you got in mind is success. And Spirit tells me that in your quest for success, that maybe you have made some unethical decisions in your past. Let's look at this past energy here. This King of Swords in your recent past, yeah. You have been wielding your power recklessly on your journey to prosperity. And karma then came back to bite you in your ass. More than a few times. And so if I look at these and take this interpretation as a whole, as a collective for all of you, my water signs are really in their heads about some decisions they have made in the past that were not necessarily the best. In many cases, the actions that you took starting out in your new beginning ended you up with a lot of sleepless nights. And a lot of karmic lessons have been slated for you to dig deeper into. Your mind has been chaotic and oppressive. Well, right now, your mind is chaotic and oppressive, and you're trying to reach higher ground, but you gotta pay the piper. You gotta pay the piper with all these bad omens and bad luck coming through. It's nothing but karma, and so you gotta let karma play itself out. And it's causing you to be frustrated. It's causing emotional distress. It's causing you to act foolishly instead of from a space of wisdom. You feel trapped. Ignored, unheard, censored. Like you have been kept from speaking your truth. Your childhood traumas have reared their ugly heads, and let me rephrase that. Your childhood traumas have a lot to do with being suppressed. A lot of suppressed traumatic energy coming through here. Playing out in your karma, which is further. Before I can even look at the card, you got the Six of Cups crossing this energy, which is all about nostalgia, the past, childhood memories, a lot of things playing in your mind, and maybe your when you think about your childhood, your mind becomes a prison because of that. Because there isn't necessarily nostalgia there for you so much so as it is misery. Interesting. Where you could, where you should have intellectual and spiritual purity, you do not, because you got some karma that you got to work out. You got some karma that you got to work out. Because you got some not so pleasant memories that are plaguing you right now. And you're oh, I'm ready to get to the past, baby. These cards is they calling me. Let me go ahead and read this energy. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords in the upright, the King of Swords in reverse. So your past has been plagued with some counterintuitive decision making on the masculine and feminine end. Your connection to the divine and your intuition is not as strong as it should be. Has well in your past, it hasn't been as strong as it should be. With this Nine of Swords here, there's definitely been a lot of sleepless nights. Definitely been nightmares and momentary setbacks and pain and exhaustion from trying to figure out how to wield this sword as a queen and as a king. Woo! Um, you contemplated revenge a lot with this Queen of Swords here in reverse. Your past had you very vengeful in nature. And even though you have the King of Swords energy here supposedly to balance you out, he's supposed to be the ideological one, right? But there's no idealism present. There was no idealism present for you in your recent past, and that is why you have been contemplating so much about revenge. With this Ace of Wands here, it tells me that not only have you been taking some very counterintuitive actions that has brought about this karma for you. You've been very creative. You've been very creative in your ability to tap into the nuances of people's emotions and figure out how to take and use that against them, getting into people's minds, playing a lot of mind games. And all it did, you may have caused those people, you may have gotten your revenge, and you may have been able to cause some individuals to feel a fraction of what it is that you feel, but ultimately, karma came back to bite you in your ass. And you got to deal with that. And now it's affecting you and your present emotional state, because you chose to act from an irrational space instead of a wise space. You chose to seek revenge instead of peace, internal peace. Now, crowning the spread is the Emperor. That's the boss of all bosses. That's the King of Kings. He is the King of Pentacles, Cups, Swords, and Wands, all wrapped into one. Highly balanced, as represented by this yin and yang energy down here. Very in tune with his power, knows how to wield his sword, and is in tune with the divine and his intuitive messages. And so this is the energy that is crowning the spread. And so you have it in you to act from a you have it in you to access your higher self and activate that kind of character. However, the root of the matter is you stuck in the hangman position, toiling on your past. You feel guilty about it, the things that you've done, the ways in which you've hurt people. You feel resentment behind those people who caused you pain and traumatized you, and it is blocking your ability to ascend into this emperor energy and activate all of your power in the physical world, your power in your passion and creativity, your power in your intellect and intuition, your power in emotions to act from a space of love is all being blocked right now because you have created this emotional prison, worrying about your past, childhood traumas, and all these memories playing in your head. In the near future, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Death card. So Caps, you got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That's not Caps. It's Capricorn energy. But Pisces, this is you. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles represents the American dream, the big house, the picket fence, the husband and the kids, or the spouse and the kids, the legacy, you know, all of these things, income and advantages. Legacy. I keep hearing Jay-Z, legacy, 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 legacy. Baby, let them see. But in the near future, your legacy is at risk because you won't get your shit together emotionally. Because you keep trying to replay the past over and over and over again. I know you've seen the messages on social media where they tell you that depression is caused through the process of constantly going over the past over and over and over and over again with a sense of regret about what you could not control. Cancer, you got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So a new beginning and an offer, maybe a proposal of some sort, was not what you expected. It's not going to be your ideal new beginning. You're being presented with this chance to start over and rebuild your material world. And it is a gift, but you finding it hard to appreciate this gift or see it as an opportunity because it doesn't look like or feel like the ideal situation for you. Scorpio, you showing up as yourself. In the near future, you have death and transformation, which is a good thing, right? It goes right in tune with the fact that you have prosperity that lies ahead for you. So you did some messed up things in your past and you have some guilt behind it, but seems to me here that you are closer to your transformation than you think, with the Emperor crowning the spread. The Emperor is all about prosperity, and so to have that crowning the spread and clarifying the prosperity lies ahead for you in a new moon, with that new moon energy there, is very indicative of the death that is taking place. The death card is not always about somebody dying. It's about our a lot of times it's about an internal death. Letting go of bad habits, negative thinking, counterproductive and counterintuitive behaviors that keep us stuck in the same cycles. It's coming to an end for you. You're going through a transformation. And on the other side of that is your new moon in Taurus, prosperity. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Pisces, you see yourself as the Page of Pentacles. So you have all these wonderful ideas and projects and proposals and gifts that you want to spring forth. But you got this baggage. You got this baggage that you got to work on. I keep hearing Mary J. Blige. All of this baggage on me, don't wanna make you pay for what somebody else has done for me. I don't know what to do. All of this baggage in me. Half the time I hurt your feelings. This what someone's done to me. I don't mean to hurt you. So Pisces, you a hurt person hurting somebody else right now. But you got all these creative gifts inside of you that are ready to come forth. You see yourself as somebody who's very gifted. Even though you have mental, emotional, and even though you have mental and emotional struggles that you have to get over. Cancer, you see yourself as the Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. You don't feel like you have very many options right now. Spirit is saying to me that your sense of gratitude might need to be adjusted. Your sense of gratitude might need to be adjusted because you only have as many options as you believe you have. And if you don't believe that you have very many options, then you won't have very many options. You won't attract them. You won't manifest what it is that you're desiring to manifest. You also find it hard to see a progressive and optimistic future right now. Your outlook on what lies ahead is filled with fear and lack. Scorpio, you see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You also struggle with a sense of lack. You feel like you don't necessarily have all of the material wealth to show for the hard work and the talent that you possess. Your emotions are getting in the way of you being able to use what you have to get what you want. And it's causing you to be selfish. It's causing you to use those individuals who are drawn to you, who are attracted to you, who like you and love you. It's causing you to use them for purposes of convenience instead of allowing yourself to get to know these people for who they are, appreciate them, for how amazing they are, and see yourself in them, because they wouldn't be in your life if you hadn't attracted them to you. So there is something inside of you that brought these people to you, right? That allowed you all to cross paths. They possessed some amazing gifts, intentions, and capabilities, but you are misappropriating that good energy because of how you see yourself, because of what you feel you lack, because of what you feel you are owed due to what you have been through. Now, how do others see the water signs? They see you as the Five of Cups in reverse. So it is obvious to everyone around you that you're in emotional turmoil, that your world has been turned upside down, and that the natural order of how life should progress for you in this particular season is out of whack. This card also represents the occult knowledge. You may find yourself misusing or misinterpreting that knowledge and using it for purposes that it was not intended for, or you're just ignoring it altogether. And because you are not stepping into your the essentiality of your spirituality, because you're not accessing the essential parts of who you are spiritually through the occult, you're just all out of sorts. Your actions, emotions, contemplations are all contrary to the natural order of the way that you operate, the way that you are designed intuitively, spiritually, naturally, emotionally, mentally, astrologically. It's all out of alignment with this Five of Cups here in reverse. Now, outside influences is the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. So divine timing is going to come in and set some things straight and allow my water signs to experience some recuperation, some reciprocity, and some rejuvenation. Because despite the long, hard road with regretful decisions and baggage that you're holding on to, you have been working to grow. You have been working to grow, which is evident here with this Magician and this Six of Wands. Now, your Magician is in reverse, which says to me that once again, you are using your powers for the wrong reasons. You are, instead of using your powers for good to manifest love and light into your life, you're using them to manipulate people, places, things, and situations around you. And you do it well with the Six of Wands here. You know, the Six of Wands is all about triumph and victory. You do it well, but ultimately, all it does is throw you right back into this cycle of Eight of Swords energy, Nine of Swords energy, Queen of Swords in reverse. Right? The Magician, when he shows up in reverse, that means he is manipulating everything around him for selfish reasons and not thinking about how it affects those around him. And all it does is put him back in the cycle where he's in his head, in this mental prison, trying to do the tango with Amit. If you don't know who Amit is the reptilian Nitaru that represents the lower, more animalistic side of us, the savage in all of us, the ego that wants to do what the hell it wants to do and ends you up in these situations where now you want revenge, like this Queen of Swords in reverse, and you can't access your intellect and your intuition to make good decisions because your King of Swords energy is in reverse. You keep going through the same cycle over and over again because you want to keep playing these games. You want to keep playing these games of manipulation because you're good at it. Spirit said it's time out for that. It's time out for that. You got to do something different. You have to do something different. With this Four of Swords as the driving energy here, it says to me, that you've lost your drive to push toward the positive outcome. And I don't usually do this, but I want one more clarifying. Source, can you clarify this Magician in reverse? Give me one more card for the Magician in reverse and the Six of Wands here. Why is the Magician in reverse and the Six of Wands showing up here as the possible outcomes? All right, you got the Nine of Cups driving this energy, and then you have the Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment. So in the near future, as long as you tap into your power as the Magician and turn it around and use it for good, you're going to come out, on top. You're going to come out successful. All right? And you will receive your wish fulfillment. But if you continue to operate in this Magician in reverse energy, then you're going to continue to get your wishes filled and manipulate people successfully. But all it's going to do is continue to throw you back in this same cycle of regret, sorrow and inability to release your past trauma. Because all you're doing is constantly, every time you choose to manipulate somebody or something, all you're doing is reliving what was done to you. But instead of being the victim or the abused, now you're the abuser. That ain't no way to live. That ain't no way to live. But those things have to be coming to an end for you, because it says conclusions are within reach, a fiery climax approaches, and prosperity lies ahead. So I'm definitely interested to see what your extended reading is going to say. And so if you are as interested as I am to see what the cards have to say in clarification of what is going on here, then click the link in the description box to go ahead and head over to my Patreon, where you can purchase the extended reading for a one-time nominal fee, or choose to subscribe and receive ongoing updates, intuitive updates monthly through my membership option. But we have reached the end of your general messages. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for allowing me into that sacred space to deliver these messages to you from the divine. And as always, I love you to life, and I look forward to taking this journey with you. Peace.